If this is your first time watching, I want to say hi. Let me know if this is your first time watching. If you recently followed me on here, let me know who you are if you're watching. If this is a big topic, because a lot of times in biology, in sex ed class 2, preconception isn't really a term that we learn, yet it's being thrown around of you should do this for fertility, you should do that, there's preconception, there's pregnancy, there's postpartum, all these different things, right? And it's a lot of information, a lot, right? Especially when you're literally trying to get pregnant, right? And a lot of times I had talked to women, already moms too, trying their second child and third child too. They're not just able to get pregnant like the first time, not as easy as the first time. So that's the reason why today's topic is on the preconception mistakes that I've been noticing a lot of moms are talking about, their frustrations. I just want to kind of iron it all out because there's so many of them. But I want to hit the key points on here. And so if you have any further questions, you want to do like a one-on-one or just a question answer kind of line, setting, I actually do those on my Facebook page called Can I Have a Baby Already? In that essence, that's the essence of the group. But so anyways, the first mistake, I don't really like talking about mistakes, because a lot of times you learn from what you do, and then that in itself, that mistake is a lesson. So I kind of think of it as a lesson. So let me tell you the 3 different lessons that I kind of look through, and all these different ones that moms are struggling with, and that can maybe help you with through here too. And so the first thing is, the number one thing is always thinking or wanting that positive test. As you can see, if you're going through different Facebook groups, if you're going through, certain kind of Instagram pages, Facebook pages, whatever it is that goes on, right? Literally, everyone's showing the positive pregnancy test or the negative pregnancy test. And that in itself, watching all these different things, seeing on yourself too, that it's negative, that is chasing the stress of having a positive for that month. So if you can imagine, your only goal each of the month is for a positive, how stressful can your life be, right? That no matter what you do for like the IVF, the drugs, thinking about it, doing certain positions, to all those different things, eating certain foods that's deemed as the fertility food, or in itself, right? And you still get that negative sign on that test. That is almost like a lesson that we kind of need to think about. Why is it negative, right? Let me kind of flip it on back there too. Why is it negative? Are you chasing the negative test, or are you chasing for the family, or are you even chasing at all? And that kind of leads up to the second aspect of the lesson that a lot of moms in general, or a lot of women in general too, get stressed about, is the lab numbers that we get. So a lot of times I see a lot of women either have like PCOS, have endometriosis, have Hashimoto's, thyroid issues, all those things and above, and all these different numbers are like high, low, or in that normal aspect. And so I typically think that if you're in the high-low part of the blood test, that literally means something's literally going out of whack, causing a whole big cascade going on in your body. So when that's happening, you have a better idea of what's going on and how to fix that issue, as opposed to when it's more normal, you're even more stressed out. What's going on? My body should be doing this. I should be functioning well. I am the fertile age. Why is it not happening? And I find those are actually the more frustrating women out there. And that's the reason why I do what I do. And I'll tell you that in just a little bit. Actually, let me tell you that right now. So I do what I do is not because I just want to help someone have a baby, help someone create a family. Not just that. I literally became a doctor, became on this path this fertility pediatric kind of path is because from my childhood, because I literally grew up very sickly. I was always a sick kid. I was the oldest kid too. So if you can imagine, the oldest kid, moms and dads don't really know what they're doing, and all those mistakes, lessons are happening. And then when the baby is born, I didn't have the best immune system. I was always sick. I always had stomach aches. I had so many different things. And to think of, when you're 10, you're literally almost in a fetal position, holding your stomach, thinking, why me? Why am I the one that's so sick? Why am I the one that can't figure out what's going on? I tried all these different Pepto-Bismols, all these different medication. I even had a poop test. Little bit TMI there. I had even a poop test when I was like 10, and the doctor said, literally looked at my poop after I pooped, said it was normal. And I was thinking, so if it's normal, then why is my stomach hurting? And why is all these different not working for me? And that's the reason why I am doing what I'm doing, helping the women and families create a bigger family so they don't have to suffer in that sense where they have a kid almost like me, where like, why do I have this? Why do I have that? Why am I not getting better? Why all these different things? Like, why me? And so that's why the third thing is the pregnancy test of what is not working, why it's not working, like why is it me that's not getting pregnant, why is it not all that different things, is when you're thinking why, and that it's another month and it's still not happening, is you want to figure out the real root, the cause, why it is, why, right? As opposed to why the symptom, why is that, and just groaning about it, which I was when I was 10, right? And I literally went through all the science, went through all the school to figure out why it is that is happening. And I figured it out. And literally, I went through so many different certifications, so many different things, and I'm still learning because there's so many different new things that come about. That's the reason why I put up my Facebook group of I want my baby already, right? Which I'll link that below, of how to do that and not have a kid question, why are they always sick? Why is it happening to me? Why all these different things? And I want to help women, parents, have that healthy baby where they don't need to question. They don't need to, think about and worry so much that all the blood tests seem normal, everything looks normal, yet my kid is still sick, right? It's when sometimes in the highs and lows, despite it's kind of hard to say that at least you know what's going on there, but when you're in that middle sense of it looks normal, but maybe it's just your age. It looks normal, but maybe it's just how it is. It is what it is. Who literally hates that saying? It is what it is. So what are you gonna do about it? Let it go. Don't, it'll come when it comes. Those words frustrate you when you're in that mode of trying to have a baby. We need to talk, literally. And in my Facebook group, we literally talk bit by bit, post by post, even in those lives that I'm starting to go on there weekly to literally dig with you on how to do that, guide you step by step too on how to do that. And if there's more help that's needed, I'll literally refer you to different professionals that I know personally who can help you in your area. And that's the reason why I made that group, to open up that opportunity for you guys. And so kind of want to leave it a little better note there, as opposed to what we just talked about earlier, is when you feel better. That's the reason why I search so hard to find what it is that makes me feel healthier. Because the thing is, despite what it is, even though you don't, look, if you're not looking or feeling good, or if you do look good and feel good and something is going in your body but your body's actually noticing it, but when you start feeling better, you start making better choices, and then one by one, those better choices make up a life. And that life can literally be growing, have the opportunity to grow, so you can actually have your best pregnancy, your best birth and your best postpartum thereafter without all the different worries that's happening, because you are empowered to know what physiologically is growing inside your body, what is happening in your body, so you know what to eat and what to do, what to go to ask certain questions that fits and aligns with you and what you will be doing that's healthy for not only for you but also your future baby there too. And so I want to leave it at that, and go ahead and join the free Facebook group below, and then we'll have a great trajectory to where you want to go.